Good morning. Welcome to Wake Up Wednesday. I'm Steven.
I'm John. Good morning.
Good morning. Glad you're here. We are back on Facebook, so we expect this to not go extremely smooth today. Um, we
Well, what time
are,
is it? I mean, it's already been that smooth.
yes, yeah, it's already been. Let's see. We are going to give me just a moment because I've changed up my screen here, so I need to change up one thing here. Do you see screen video capture? No, video display capture. There we go. All right. And let's see. We want this to be should be this one right here. Nope,
We were almost ready.
that's this one right here. There we go. But we need the software over
Looks like
here
it's
so
gonna
it
start
doesn't
ghosting
mirror.
Thank you for bearing with us.
All right. I think we're good here now. Let's see. Okay. Okay, perfect. All right. Well, welcome to Wake Up Wednesday. Again, I'm Steven.
I'm John. Good morning.
And sorry, we're just getting back over to running this on the
Facebook.
Facebook.
And Facebook has changed
So
in a month or two. So
yes, and now I've lost our webcam. Hang on, let's see, because I don't see us
we're
there
not on
anymore.
their screen.
Let's throw that up above that. There we
we
go.
are.
And we can actually throw ourselves further to the right now.
That was
There we go. All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and jump in. We'll probably edit off the front half of this, and we need to tweak that webcam a little bit too. But that's okay. We're
Okay.
kind of in the shot. For those of you doing VBS, we're doing VBS starting next week. Actually, I start Sunday. I lead Sunday, so be in prayer over that and also all the other
True
VBSs
North.
that are going to be going. Yep, True North is our theme this year. I get to be on stage. I'm kind of the main guy that runs the VBS from the stage, so it's always nerve wracking getting up there at the beginning.
I bet.
But we do some fun stuff every once in a while, being twins for the kiddos. That's kind of fun too. But
Mhm.
all right, well, let's get started with what we want to talk about today. New family photo. We just got family photos. I forgot to pull the software up. That's what that tells me. Let's go ahead and pull the software up. But we're going to be talking about RFM ratings today. We've actually got a couple of little odd and in things that we'll be talking about.
Yeah, just different
too.
places we use it.
So, all right. I'll go ahead and hand this over to John, and he'll start covering that.
Okay, so RFM ratings, we have that in the software. We didn't come up with this. It's more of it's a metric. It's a, I guess, what would you
Standard.
call it? Yeah, a standard in the industry, a retail standard, I guess.
Yeah, it's a retail industry standard. It's not
Yeah.
even.
And so we've just incorporated it. It's been in the software for a long time, but that's why we want to kind of bring it up. But it's based on it's RFM, and so that's three things. So the R stands for recency, and then the F is for frequency, and then the M is for monetary. And so recency, how often have they been? You know, when was the last time they came in? Did they just come in? And so each rating is a rating between 1 and 5, 5 being the best. And so so on the recency, a 5 would be someone that just came in the door, and then 1 would be someone that hasn't been in a long time. And then so and it's going to create all these are going to be in groups, all equal groups, and so you'll have a rating between a 1 and a 5. And so
5 is being the best.
yes, 5 is best. So RFM rating, so it's going to have a 3-digit number. So it's going to be a 1 through 5 and all three. And so a 555 customer is going to be your best customer. That means they've come in recently, they come in frequently, and they spend a good amount when they're there. And I did write a document on this that I'm definitely going to publish. It kind of it says what is RFM, and then kind of today I want to just kind of talk about where in the software you'll see this. And so right there at the top, you can see on Steven's screen. Yeah, it's cutting off the right side of the screen, huh?
Oh.
So we can fix that. We'll fix that next week. We'll have point of sale running full screen.
Just highlighting this.
Yeah, and so here at the top it says RFM 555. So that tells me again the first one is the recency. So he was just in. The F is the frequency, so he comes in quite often. And then M, he's spent quite a bit of money, and so that's why he's got a 5.55 rating. So before you can really start taking advantage of this, let's go ahead and get out of point of sale. All right. You're going to have to rate your customers, and so there's a program in the software called MLRFM, and what this will do is it'll actually go and rate the customers. So right now you may not have any RFM ratings, so that might be just be a blank up there where it says RFM. And so what we're going to do is type in MLRFM and then press enter, and that's going to, oh, thankfully I don't have a very big list because that now that what that has done is it's gone through and looked at all the customers and put them in these different groups. And so now everyone has a rating. Once your rating's done, you can actually go into, let's go into MLM. I'll let him be my secretary today. And then change delete. And then let's look up Ammon's brother.
So on this, we actually went to change delete. And we're going to do Ammon's, and we're going to choose.
I thought you mistyped it there for a second.
Search.
And then select.
We're going to come down to select.
And then here at the very top, you can see where the 5.55 rating is. And so that's what that is. Again, every customer is going to have a rating, even, down to, you might have a 111. That's going to be someone that, doesn't come in a lot. They don't spend much. And so they're just not your best customer. Where I was going to say, let's see. So let's talk about targeting. You can actually target your customers. If you go into MLP, and this is on that document, but let's go ahead and hit OK. And then on the miscellaneous parameters, the second tab, let's go here. There's an option over here on the right that says limit by RFM. If you check that box, it's going to actually come up and let you select. If you're looking for like maybe only your most recent people, you might do all the 5s in the first column. But what we've done for you is we have a select top half. Again, these are metrics, so it's easy. We know what are the top half. So I would select top half, and then you can hit OK. And then that's how you can target your top half of your customers by doing that. And so then hit OK. But we won't run that. We'll go ahead and go back out of that. Let's see. Okay, let's go into schedule. So that you don't have to remember to run that program manually, you can do it at any time if you want to just run it right then. But on the customer tab in schedule, there's an option here that says let's see, calculate RFM on a bi-weekly. So twice a week, it's going to go in and do this automatically. And then you won't have to remember to run that. And so that's on there. So let's go ahead and save there. And so I would recommend going into schedule and making sure that that's checked so that you don't have to remember to run the rating. And then I'm going to make this document available to you because there's different areas that you can use the RFM rating. And so I just want to put that there.
And we'll drop that in the comment section. And then we'll also, when I post this to our YouTube, because we'll still post these videos to YouTube, I'll also put it down in the comment section or in the description section. We'll put a link to that document so you can have access to that as well. So just click in the description under YouTube or in the comment section under this post that you're looking at.
I just remembered one thing I want to show. This is a brand new feature for the version 9 stores. If you click your tech support information button, right over here on the right side now, you'll have a view statement option. And so I'm going to click view statement. I'm using a test account, so mine wouldn't come up. But what you could do is you could just use the date picker and then go to whatever month and year you want. And when you hit OK, you're going to actually be able to bring up your statement. So you don't have to call us. You don't have to go to our website.
You can just click retrieve.
You can just get that. Yeah, and then hit retrieve.
Now ours is not going to do anything because we don't have one.
And then that'll bring up your statement. So that's a real quick and easy way to view your statement now from us.
Yeah, we've made that a lot easier.
So yeah, again, that's behind that tech support information button. And then just click view statement.
Yeah.
So
awesome. Well, that's what we had today. We also have a new email address what is the prayers email address?
prayers at bsmg.com.
You can send any prayer requests to prayers@bsmgr.com.
Put that in notes.
And I'll drop that in the comment section. But just any prayer requests you have, please send those to us so that we can lift those up. You can always email them directly to me, or if it's more personal. But if you send them to prayers, it sends it to our entire team so that we can be lifting up those prayer requests with you. But thank you for tuning in. We'll fine tune this back to where it needs to be. Like I said, you'll still be able to access through the playlist on YouTube. But we'll go ahead and I think we're closing out for now. And hopefully all the audio worked and everything worked.
I didn't even think to check the audio.
Thank you for tuning in today, and we'll be back next week with another video. Bye, everybody.
Bye.